Let's talk about this. Welcome back to Today in Design and SEO Marketing, the podcast you need. I'm Ron Wicker, and if you've ever treated a thank you page or receipt as a dead end, this episode is for you. Quick micro case to open. One team published an indexed answer first receipt excerpt, and within 6 weeks, they restored roughly 1.2K organic visits per month and saw a 12% lift in demo requests. Big win from a place most teams ignore. That's great, right? Today, we're walking through 5 shippable, low-engineering moves you can run in a single sprint to turn those moments into discovery and reactivation channels.
I'm Mitzi Roach. Let's dive in. Here's the roadmap. We'll cover 5 moves, and for each one, you'll get one immediate task you can do today. Expect KPI windows. Think 2 to 6 weeks for early signals. We'll also share a short practitioner clip, the trade-offs and governance you need to watch, and show notes with templates and a scrub checklist.
Move 1. Publish selectively. Not everything should be public. You need clear public versus private rules. The rule of thumb we use: public if it adds unique answer-first value and doesn't expose PII or order specifics. Immediate task: identify 3 candidate URLs right now and draft 50 to 120-word answer excerpts for each. Think of the excerpt as what you'd want to appear in a search result: concise, useful, standalone.
Exactly. And a couple of guardrails. Enforce a scrub checklist. Remove names, emails, order numbers, anything that can identify a customer. If there's any doubt, redact or summarize. Also, apply an editorial usefulness gate. If the excerpt can't stand alone as a helpful answer in 50 to 150 words, don't publish it. Immediate task: run one candidate through the scrub checklist and mark it public or private.
Move 2. Extract FAQ and micro how-tos. Post-conversion flows are full of repeated questions. How do I add a user? Where's my invoice? What's next after sign-up? Turn those into snippet first copy and publish a single FAQ block with FAQ schema. Immediate task: publish one FAQ block with JSON LD on a public micropage or the canonical host page.
And here's the technical bit. Format your FAQ using JSON LD so search engines can surface those answers as rich snippets. Keep answers short, direct, and unique. Don't duplicate the same FAQ across hundreds of near-identical confirmations. Canonicalize or consolidate similar confirmations first. Immediate task: create a simple FAQ JSON LD snippet for one question and drop it into the page head.
Move 3. Build progressive education funnels. Instead of dumping users off to a generic dashboard, add micro CTAs and timed nudges that extend the helpfulness of the thank you screen. One-page how-tos, next step microcontent, or a short checklist. Immediate task: add a one-page how-to link from a thank you page that answers the most common next question.
Small touches matter. A micro CTA that says, "Need to invite your teammates? See the 1-minute guide," can double engagement from post-sign-up users because the intent is fresh. Keep privacy in mind. Make these nudges educational, not tracking heavy. Immediate task: design one timed nudge or micro CTA and schedule it to appear after the first user interaction.
Move 4. Partner embed and attribution patterns. If you let partners embed excerpts, require a mandatory embed credit plus a canonical host URL so you preserve attribution. Immediate task: create an embeddable snippet and a canonical host page that the embed points back to.
Also, standardize the embed pattern, a small HTML snippet that includes the excerpt, a persistent credit line, and the canonical host link. Track inbound links and use Search Console to monitor for attribution loss. If partners strip credits, reach out or use DMCA or partner outreach as a fallback. Immediate task: draft your embed template and a partner guide that explains the credit requirement.
Move 5. Privacy first measurement. Do not rely on full fidelity user-level tracking here. Use hashed tokens for reactivation where needed, and design holdouts conservatively. Think 1 to 5% holdouts or a minimum N of conversions, like n equals 100, before you declare a signal. Immediate task. Add a hashed reactivation token to your flow and plan a 2 to 6 week cohort to measure outcomes.
Measurement pitfalls are real. Small sample sizes, window leakage, and concurrent experiments can confound results. Use aggregated cohorts, conservative windows, and isolate the test as much as possible. Most definitely, emphasize minimum thresholds before you act on results.
Now, a short practitioner clip we collected. This is the growth lead describing how they shipped a single FAQ snippet. We added one FAQ to our receipt page, just one clear answer about next steps, indexed it, and within a month we saw a steady trickle of organic visits. By week 6, demo requests were up about 12%. The implementation was lightweight, a 100-word answer and JSON LD. We scrubbed order IDs and names and worked with legal on retention. It was 100% worth it.
Hearing that real result is useful, I hear you. But let's talk trade-offs and governance. Enforce PII rules, retain documented legal sign-off for public post-conversion content, set retention windows, and include editorial usefulness gates so you avoid creating thin or duplicate pages.
Tools and templates in the show notes, a one-click scrub checklist, a sample FAQ JSON LD, an embed HTML template, a KPI dashboard starter, and a small budget audit checklist for bootstrapped teams. Use those as your sprint playbook.
Quick risks and mitigations recap. Don't publish unredacted PII, avoid publishing thin duplicate confirmations, design measurement with minimum thresholds and isolation, and insist on a mandatory embed credit plus monitoring. Immediate ops checklist. Pick 3 candidate URLs, publish one FAQ, add a how-to link, create an embed, and enable hashed tokens for a 2-week to 6-week cohort.
All right, final thoughts. Post-conversion screens are rich with intent and context already produced by your product flows. You don't need a massive new content program to get durable discovery or reactivation. You need focused, privacy-first reuse. If you try one thing this week, publish a single 50 to 120-word answer on a receipt or thank you page. Scrub it, add JSON LD, and watch the cohorts. Seriously, try it. Results can show up fast.